Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we are doing my final Winter Wonderland unboxing, and today it is Bella. So I got Bella for Christmas from my brother and sister. They said they tried to find the best face that they could of the Bellas on the shelf, which is definitely saying something if this was the absolute best one, because for some reason I feel like Bella and Violet specifically have been the worst face-wise of all of them. Like, they're so pretty in the artwork and they're so pretty in these prototypes. Like, when this makeup is good, it's good. But it goes bad so quickly because the quality control is just not where it needs to be, MGA. You're expecting people to pay $30+ for dolls and you're not even aligning the paint properly on their face. Get it together. Anyway, before we get too far into it, this is not a video for children. I do not make videos for kids. Thank you so much, YouTube. This is for adult collectors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But yes, let's get into Bella. So you can see she has the same packaging as the other Winter Wonderland dolls, except with Bella in pink in the corner, her little artwork, and her proto picture. Still real feisty about the fact that these fucking stock pictures have wrists and they don't. Why would you do that to us, MTA? That is mean. Mean. But anywho, you can see her name on this side. There's nothing on this side. And then the beautiful artwork of them on the back. Like, they are so cute back here. Like, why doesn't she look like that? Why doesn't she look like that? Where are her pants? Anyway, let's get her out of the box. Oh my. I've had such a time with the Winter Wonderland dolls. So I got Bella from my brother and sister, like I said. And then I got a second Sunny and Skylar from my mom for Christmas, which was really lovely because it meant I got to play with them and like do new stuff with them. However, when I was detensiling my second Sunny and Skylar, like 30% of that Sunny's hair came out. And that sounds exaggerative. And I promise it's not. So much hair came out of that Sunny that almost the entire front part of, like, you know how the hair is rooted up here? Almost all of that on my second Sunny is gone. Like, just gone. So I ended up having to do this thing where I took hair from like the back and braided it and like wrapped it around. So she has these two braids like wrapped at the front of her head, and then she has a ponytail because the part line was destroyed. Like, it drove me up a wall how bad it got. It was so crazy. But then I didn't have that experience with Skylar. Like, she didn't come out crazy, so I don't know what all that was about. Okay. Another thing I'm noticing now that I'm looking at her, in the picture on the front of the box, she doesn't have this like extra weird plastic panel at the bottom of her skirt. So I'm curious why she has it here, because it doesn't really serve a purpose. Like, it's not... Sorry, this unboxing is going to be crazy. Oh my gosh. No, okay. We're having a hard time here today. Anyway, it doesn't serve a purpose. The only thing there's no panel of powder, so I'm not really sure why it's there. But we've got her stand together. So she has just classic Bella pink stand, very pretty, and the regular comb sculpt. Now let's get Bella herself out. You know, it was interesting. I really thought, like, when we first got leaks, like, forever ago for these dolls, I really thought Bella was going to be my favorite, because typically, like, whatever the pink doll is usually going to be, if not my favorite, it's going to be one of my favorites. And then when it was revealed what she looked like, I was like, oh, well, that will not be the case this time. Because, like, I like her. I definitely like parts of her a lot. But this skirt is atrocious. Oh my god. Why? It's because I need new scissors. Oh! Y'all saw that happen too. Damn. She doesn't even look like she has that much hair to begin with. And I'm cutting it. Damn. That is... Ugh. Okay, well. Too late to worry about it now. See, this is why you don't package dolls like this, MGA. This is why you use packaging that you don't have to put scissors in, MGA. Or at least package it so I can't accidentally cut off a whole chunk of hair. Also, it's kind of crazy that these cut the hair because these suck. Like, that's why I use them for doll unboxings, because they suck. Like, they're old. They haven't been sharp in a long time. Ooh. But they get the simple stuff done. Yeah, I'm just really unclear on what the purpose of this big plastic panel down here is, because it does nothing but make it look cheaper. Okay. Well, let's get her on her stand. And let's talk about her. All right, and Bella is free from her plastic prison, so let's get into her. Oh my gosh, her face looks insane in this light. Jesus Christ. Oh, why do you look like that? That's crazy. So, starting with her hair, like always, she has the Bella pink. It is very soft pastel pink, and she also has a more rosy pink rooted here at the front of her hairline. Does it go underneath? It does. I like this color a lot on her. I like this color combination on her, actually. It's very pretty. And you can see that here at the top of the head, she has 3, I think, are they called Dutch braids? I don't know. These seem pretty chunky for Dutch braids. I'm not sure. But she's got these 3 braids pulled back into a half up, half down. And then the rest is just a fall. And honestly, her hair has, except for a few like box hair pieces, well, more than a few, this stand does not want to stay together. They're very pretty curls, and there's not much product in them at all. I'm kind of shocked. Along with the actual hair that's rooted into her scalp, she also has pink tinsel. Unless you know how to properly redo this, I don't think detinseling it would be possible. You can definitely detinsel around the rest of her hair because it looks like it's only rooted around her hairline. So that should be simple enough if you wanted to do that. I probably won't be doing it unless I get a second one, just to maintain like the sanctity of this doll, because there is no way in hell I can redo that. Like, I can barely do basic braiding, let alone anything as that doesn't even look that complicated. That's the thing. Like, I think anyone with skill could do that. I couldn't. I'm just so bad at it. But yeah, love this hair blend. Let's get down to her makeup. So her makeup looks crazy. And again, there are probably good ones out there. This is just not one of them. I think she is trying her best. I think she is trying her best, and her best just wasn't good enough. And that's okay. She has iridescent eyeshadow that goes all the way around the eye up to the bottom of the eyebrow, with a little bit, with like a line of gray and pink in her inner crease. You can barely see the pink. I don't think you can even see it on camera at all. But there's like a little touch of pink. And it's like that on both eyes. And then stark black liner. Her eyeliner is horribly misplaced, as you can see. Like, it obviously should not look like that. And I don't know if I can fix this without messing up the blush. So I guess we'll just see what happens there, but I can't let this look, I can't let her look like this. So I'm going to see what I can do for her. I'm going to try to acetone this off, because usually with the Rainbow High dolls where the lower lash is misplaced, I usually find that if I just remove that whole lower part, she looks a lot better. So I think I'm going to try that with her and see if I like it. I may have to add more blush back in, which I can do with chalk pastels, and hopefully get some shimmer back on. I don't know if I'll be able to match this shimmer, but it looks like a, weirdly enough, it kind of looks like a blue-green shift. I don't know why they picked something like that for her face. I guess to match the other dolls. Why they didn't do a pink is beyond me. She's pretty, and she's got just like the straight across like block eyebrows, which I do like that shape. It just, her face looks insane, and that's unfortunate. She is overly blushed, and I do like that. I love that on wintry dolls where they look like they've been outside for a little while. And she has the little freckles that are white stars and dots that are really cute. Her lips are a frosty pink with a darker pink inner part. I like that a lot. Like, the thing is, I like this makeup. It's just placed so bad that you kind of can't ignore how bad it looks, you know? This stand does not want to stay together. I'll also note that I've been having that issue with the other Winter Wonderland dolls as well. The stand does not want to stay in the base. And it's really getting on my nerves. Like, I hate that. And, of course, has the dreaded blurple eyes. But let's move on. So, down to her top, she has on a pink pleather jacket, kind of reminiscent of her original doll coming with the pink pleather jacket, except this one is much more simplified, where it's just plain pink pleather. It's got a silver zipper. It's got some silver zippers here on the side. A buckle that I don't know. Oh, no, you could definitely use that. You could definitely use this to actually tighten the jacket around her waist if you wanted to. I would be concerned about these little rivet things coming off just because they're attached now, but if you send them through this very tight space, they will probably pop off, so just be aware of that. And then underneath, does she have on a full hoodie? Yes. Okay, I'm seeing a sleeve. So underneath, she has on a darker pink hoodie, and I'm trying to figure out how to, like, explain what this looks like properly. So it's a darker pink background, but has, like, I think it's silver thread woven through the fabric. So it's giving this, like, iridescent effect. Like, it hits the light really wonderfully. And then it says Rainbow High on it, embroidered in white and iridescent thread. Actually, it might just be iridescent thread. And then for the hood, the drawstring isn't a regular string. It's these, like, diamond strands. I mean, obviously not real. They're plastic. But it's kind of a cool thing. They will not tighten anything. Like, these are just sewn into the, the hood. But it's such a cool piece. Like, it gives some really neat visual interest. But if you don't like them, they would literally be so easy to remove. You just cut that little thread. I might end up doing that, to be honest. But I really love both of these pieces. And I love that it's a full hoodie underneath and a full jacket. That makes me so happy. And they're not attached. So, love that as well. And moving down to the dreaded bottoms. So she has on this giant 3-tiered skirt. It has a pink pleather waist here at the top, the same pleather as the jacket. And then the top panel is this, like, blue-green fake snow panel. The middle is an orange fake snow panel. And then the bottom, it just has this plastic sleeve that is just ugly. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say it's not ugly. Like, this is ugly. Like, the whole skirt is ugly, obviously, but this is, like, atrocious. Although I will be honest, it kind of makes it look more cohesive than if this were just alone down here. So I know that was a little flip-floppy. It still looks bad. Like, to be clear, it still looks bad, but I do think that this isn't, like, the worst it could be. But then underneath all of these panels, there is this holographic pink material that is kind of plasticky, kind of cheap feeling. But you could definitely remove these plastic panels if you wanted to and just fix the skirt. I think I just plan on putting her in a different skirt. I don't know what skirt yet, but I do plan on finding her different bottoms to wear, I think, because this is just this is just crazy looking. Why did they do this to my girl? Why? She also doesn't want to stay on the damn stand. Like, come on, girl. Work with me. Okay, it came detached again. Like, this isn't because she's, like, making the stand come off. This is just, it won't stay in. And then for the last thing she's wearing, she is wearing these pink wedge heels. I really thought these were going to be, like, stilettos, but they're wedges. And you can see that the wedge is pink with a sort of crystalline, icy pattern, and then the straps on top are pink with a white painted on them. These aren't the worst shoes. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Yeah, they just kind of are. They just kind of exist. They're fine. They're fine for what they're... Oh, I am so sorry that I just flashed a wound. Like, they're fine. All right, well, now that we're done with what she's wearing, let's look at her extras. All right, so first up, she has the kinetic sand that all of the Winter Wonderland dolls come with. Of course, hers is just in a very soft pink. I like this color. I won't ever be using it, but I like it. It's the snowman mold that is the same as the others as well, but hers is in a hot pink, has the same latch at the bottom, and the texturing inside to make it look like actual snow. The gorgeous syringe that, again, has no business being this beautiful, in a hot pink color. I'm curious why they went with such like bold pink for her like extras, because everything like Bella is always pastelly pink, so I'm curious why they went with hot pink. Like I could see this coming with Stella more than Bella, you know? Her visor, which is also in a hot pink, and then the arms are painted white and it has RH on the side. Is this the same sculpt that came with Skylar? No, I feel like these are a little bit different. I don't think I'll like them on her, but let's see. For the sake of the video. Okay, this is hard doing with one hand. Nah, you know what? Actually, I don't hate that. But maybe it's because I don't have to see the misplaced eye makeup. Her mug that is in a soft, almost purpley pink with RH and then these little like Chef Boyardee noodle circles printed on the outside. Oh no. And then finally her bag, which is this asymmetrical like swoopy shape. And it's cast in a pink plastic with silver glitter and then has a painted pearl handle. It's interesting. I like the shape a lot. And it does technically open, but it's so like, the opening is so small and the purse is so thin that it's almost impossible to actually get it open. So you don't really need to put anything in it anyway. But I like the shape. It's just kind of strange. But I do like it. It's a little more simple than the other bags, and I like that a lot. All right, and that's all of her extras. She also comes with the like stuff that decorates the snowman, but I've shown that in every other Winter Wonderland video, and it's on the floor, so who cares? It's in pink. And just to note it, because I think I talk about it in every video, she does of course have the reboot articulation for Rainbow High, where we've lost the thigh swivel and the wrists, so you know, is what it is. Oh, but in good news, if you watched my, was it the top, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the top $24 of 2024 video, I showed the progress that I had with articulating the reboot body. And this is the finished product for the like prototype. So as you can see, I changed the wrist joint to a human colored one, and I ended up using a bamboo skewer to anchor it in the hand. You can easily paint this and it'll be barely recognizable, although mind you do have this sort of large gap between the actual arm and the hand, so that just depends on what sort of wrist joint you use. I'm brainstorming ideas on how to actually make a wrist joint. It's a little bit difficult. I was trying to use popcorn. No. I was trying to use popsicle sticks and the wood just kept breaking every single time. Like I could get it almost into the right shape and then it would break every single time. I think I did it 15 times and it broke every single time. So I don't think that's a good route to go down. So I'm working on brainstorming other ideas. But as of right now, it's just like action figure wrist joints. And they'll get the job done. It's not perfect, but they're getting the job done. And then for the thigh swivel, none of this is as clean as it could look, by the way, because this is just the first time I'm doing all of this. I did have some issues with the thigh swivel as well, but they were my own issues where I ended up messing this up a lot. So this sort of just comes out and it is not supposed to. This one doesn't. Like it swivels like it's supposed to. Both of them do. But I made the holes a little too deep and actually drilled into the joint, like the not thigh, the like hip joint. So I have to unscrew this if I want the leg to come out. But that wasn't so much my issue. My issue was, I wanted the thigh swivel back so that the legs could pose, like humans do. But this one is just far too loose. So this pops out and also you can kind of see it most of the time. So again, this is more of a prototypey stage, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I made. I'm pretty happy with what happened here. This is the Brown Eyes watercoloring create. I swapped her eyes with a Mila because I wanted one of my thrifted Milas to have brown eyes. And honestly, it ended up working out because I wanted to make her pink anyway. So she's a pink girl. Love her. I'm going to take this white paint off. I don't like it. But she's cute. I just wanted to give progress update on that. But back to Bella. So she retails for, they're like $30, I think. But if you can find them on clearance and you like them, get them on clearance, because for the most part, I wouldn't say they're worth $30. Because like if you're not doing the gimmicks, it's just not worth it. And someone said in my comments, I think it was on the It was on one of the other Winter Wonderland dolls. They were like, kids are gonna do that once and get bored with it and move on. And I was like, you're so right. Like, and then it's gonna get moldy. Oh my god. Did y'all see about that Ruby doll that a collector had made the slime for Ruby and for Slime Ruby, and it's molding already? Like I said, these are mold dolls. Like, they are just, they are poised and primed to make mold. So, like, why are we doing that? Anyway, I think once I replace her skirt, I'll like her a lot more, because honestly, that's the thing that's getting in my way right now is the skirt. But I do like her, and I do love that my brother and sister got her for me for Christmas. That means she will have extreme sentimental value for me. And yeah, I love her. Let me know down below what you think of her. Do you have her? Do you plan on getting her? Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things or do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, I'll be in love with you, and we can go have fun in the snow, which I never get because it's too hot where I live. But again, thank you so much for watching. I try to put out my videos every single Monday, so I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!